Hey, what's up? So today, me and Lord Knight are going to be talking about whether the new Faust changes in Guilty Gear Strive are enough for him to be a good enough character. Let's get right into it.
Keeper Security is the leading cybersecurity platform for protecting individuals, families, and businesses against password related cyber attacks. Yep, I'm talking about hackers. These attacks can lead to identity theft, financial loss, and reputational damage. Experts predict too that cybercriminals will increasingly target the gaming industry over the next 3 years. So, with Keeper Security, you can create strong, unique passwords, not the old passwords you've been using since high school, special ones for every account you use where you log in, but you can also keep them stored safely in your own encrypted vault. Visit keeper.io/beastcoast and use code Beastcoast, that's in all caps, Beastcoast, for a 30% off promo code. Stay safe out there, my friends. Okay,
So,
so
yeah. So personally, okay. So personally, I don't think they are fully enough, but now I think he is actually like a at least somewhat viable character. Before I thought it was like an actual joke to play the character, and there was just too many problems with them. But it's actually pretty crazy how a couple changes to like his mid-range buttons and a couple changes to like the other top tiers, they've gone like quite a long way, and then it made him much more competitively viable than before. Because when it came to all the Faust players like complaining about like their long laundry list of things they wanted for him, they're like, make Trumpet less dumb, like make it not appear as much, or like if the opponent gets it, don't let them get the stampede. Make his damage higher, give him like a faster jab. Like there was like all these very obvious things that you could point to and be like, give him that. But I thought it was pretty cool that they gave him just buffs to like his mid-range neutral game by speeding up his jump 2K, his dive kick move, and they gave more active frames on his standing heavy slash, and they made his crouching heavy slash have more range and more disjoint. So they went that route of just like improving what like he's supposed to be good at, as opposed to like kind of like patching up like his very obvious flaws you can kind of point to. And I was a little surprised by how much of a difference it made, because I've been playing him a lot lately, and I definitely see the improvements. But yeah, I think he's like actually like kind of competitively viable, but he needs a little bit more. But we'll see. We'll see. It's still pretty early.
okay. That's good. It's good. It's good. You have like you're trying to suppress the smile on your face a little bit because you know he got really good buffs and you know he's actually at a really good spot and he doesn't actually need more stuff and you know it in your heart. I can
Uh-huh.
tell by the face that you're making. I don't know if he still has this, but actually the number one player on PSN is a Faust player right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Still
so
is.
that means yeah he has to do a lot of winning to be the number one ranked player on PSN. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You
That
can't
man's
just
a
kind of
grinder. That
win.
man's a grinder.
You can't just kind of win. You have to do a lot of winning, right, to do that. So shout out to the boy RF, Real Fundamentals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out here winning
Global
with Faust.
fantasies. Yeah.
But yeah. So I also really like the way they went with him too. I think pretty much everyone agreed, like, yeah, his super should just break the wall. I don't really know why they were just like, nah, for him. Literally just don't know why. But I actually like the other changes in how they go about it. I think it accents like how he kind of has like two phases of his gameplay, or even three if you want to count like, oh, I'm going for command grab so I can kill you. Because like now he has like your mid range, and then you gamble with items. And what one thing that like I see, especially so. By the way, I'm an item throw hater. I'm actually overdue on
I'm
talking
familiar.
a lot of mess if you want on item throw characters. But like the big thing about Faust's game is that so like people complain about Trumpet and how the opponent can get it, but there are two items that if he gets, neutral ends for almost all characters in the game, which is if he gets hammer or if he gets meteors. Those are the two death items. So there's one even item because trumpet is even, he can get it and then you can get it, and then there's two death. Like I can't grab the meteor and throw it back at you. You know what I mean? and like I can't hammer bros that hammer and throw it back at you. You know what I mean? And when he gets those items, he can choose to. So in Hammer's case, of course, Hammer, it's pretty hard for characters to get past that. So he gets another attempt at another item that's hopefully meteors or hopefully Hammer again. And meteors is just like neutral over, totally over type item. And I think they understand over the years, how stupid items their characters can be. So I right now I think he's in a pretty good spot. He's in a pretty good spot. Can he use maybe one or two little changes? Maybe.
That's
But
it.
I thought he was actually, just like last patch, and right now I'm like, oh, he's actually pretty good this patch.
Yeah, I'd say of like pre-patch, you were definitely much more high on Faust than many other people. Like,
Yeah, the item stuff, like the pace of the match, gets so out of control. Like as soon as I experienced that for the first time, I was like, "Oh, that's why he was like this, because this is nonsense." Like, and you can't do anything about it once it gets started. It's so rough. And I'm playing Milia, and I'm like, man, this is tough for me to get around. Like, imagine if I played a character that can't move, like Gold Lewis or something. You know what I mean? Like, it
yeah,
just
yeah,
feels like
yeah.
really. That's like if he gets hammers, like what do you do besides hope you have a high security level so that you shoot him, right? For example, or like if you're like how are you gonna get over there if like he's tossing hammer, you can't get past it, and
Mhm.
HCL doesn't hit crouchers in this game, right? So it's not gonna reach. And then if he gets meteors, what are you gonna do? Just randomly super and cross your fingers that Faust does the teleport? Like, I don't know, man.
No, yeah, yeah.
I
When he gets the
think
ball
he'll get.
rolling, it's pretty crazy. Like I can tell this is a very new revision of Faust than like past games. Before, like he had like item restrictions. Like when you threw an item, you could probably like with the mini Faust before you could throw like one more. Or when you had bomb, you couldn't throw anymore. You throw food, you couldn't throw anymore. This one, they're like, screw all that. Throw as many items as you want. So they had to really redesign the character for that, and I totally do understand that. So it makes sense that there's a little bit of growing pains with developing him. So they increased his item throw recovery a lot, so that it kind of like I guess it like justifies him to be able to like throw all the items in a row. But yeah, they wanted to have like the kind of the all the so first of all the items a lot of the times you and the opponent can interact with them for the most part. Like meteors and hammer are an exception to this. But mini Faust, you can interact with it as well as they can. Banana food. You can also interact with a trumpet. Trumpet is like the main one, and yeah. So like I kind of realized that they the bomb you can also interact with. Like I kind of realized that they wanted that kind of to be the thing more with like his items is the opponent could like do more back to it as opposed to just watching him throw the item and being like, oh cool, all right, I can't really do anything. So I get that sense that, and when they made trumpet, they were kind of trying to keep that theme of like being able to both interact with the item. I can see how they thought they kind of just fell in line with it, but I think trumpet is a little bit too far. The main problem is you're throwing the trumpet at them, right? So if you do it from like a normal cancel, you're kind of like negative in like a block string. So let's say I do far slash into crouching heavy, max range, right? Get trumpet. Oh no, can't really get it. Like for the most part, honestly, it's
Yeah,
pretty hard.
yeah, you could hold that, dude.
No,
I don't think characters are cursed, bro. You could actually hold that, and he always gets away because his super jump is mad high. He has multiple ways of floating above it.
it's
Like
not a regular dash.
oh my god, like no. I'm not trying to hear about how trumpet is bad, bro. I'm not trying to hear it.
Dude, you.
I'm not
Oh
trying to hear
man.
it. You could
Look,
actually hold that. They could
look,
hold that, bro.
look,
I
man.
will never give that up. I will never ever give that up. He could hold that, bro. They made
He's
some
an man.
you hold that. They know how busted Ivanhoe characters are. They know. You know it. I know it. The devs
I
know
know in
it.
the past. Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
They're always
yes,
pretty good.
yes. You
Always
can
pretty
hold
damn good.
hold that, bro.
No,
When I
bro.
swear to God, you're just gonna super jump away. You're gonna throw the love bomb, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, that trumpet is so bad!" While you're up there and you don't interact with it at all, and you're just gonna fall down. You go back to neutral if you're buffed buttons, and you're gonna get a hammer. You're like, "Oh shit, let's fucking go!" And you're gonna start going like this, and then
Uh,
I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. You can't convince me.
man,
You cannot convince me it's bad.
it's I think I'd feel more okay with it if like so many characters would have such great ways of picking it up over Faust. Because like I have to like protect it with my normals. The new Jump 2K actually, to be fair, is actually a kind of buff to trumpet in a way because they made it's 10 frames now, so it's a lot faster and it travels faster too. So actually grabbing the trumpet with the new Jump 2K is pretty nice. Like it's a yeah. But dude, that item sucks, man. When you get
Oh,
it the whole match
hold that,
turns
bro.
around.
Hold
It
that,
takes you.
hold that. Does it turn around when you super jump to the top of the screen and characters can't catch you besides fucking Milia and Chip, and you just fucking float there, and then you go down, you're like, oh well,
What am I gonna do?
that
Go jump
sucked.
D? I gotta get 6 feet. Come on, man.
6 feet what? They have to be perfect on that. That shit is huge. No,
Nah,
I'm
it's
not
pretty
trying
good.
here. I'm not trying here. I am not. I am actually not trying here. I'm done with Faust's propaganda. They want him to be broken in the way of I'm just gonna throw items and not interact with you, and I'm gonna pull up. That's what they want. Don't worry, viewers. I'm on your side. He's a good character right now, and you just have to admit it.
All I'll say,
We've been through
he's
it.
not loused anymore. He's
He's
not loused
definitely
anymore.
not
I
loud.
think he is Faust now, but he is not loused. He is absolutely not loused.
That's
Not
not even
yet.
a word. That's not even a word, bro. He
Not
was
yet.
Faust
Not yet.
this whole
But in
time.
October, maybe. October, maybe.
He was
I'm still
Faust
hoping.
this whole time.
No, he was lost. Bro, I played that character day in and day out for 2 months, okay? I promise you, this shit was a struggle.
Right.
It was bad annoying, but also the nerfs to the other characters helped a lot. So now I could like crawl under like a lot of important characters' far slashes, which is pretty cool. Chip got a nerf to his far slash. I could crawl under that now, which is pretty dope. You can do the same for Maze, and you can do the same for Soul's 6S now. So that's also cool. Like it wasn't just the buffs to him, like the nerfs to the characters helped a lot too.
Interesting.
Mhm,
Interesting.
mhm.
I don't got anything else though. All I gotta say is I'm not trying to hear any Faust downplay. I'm not trying to hear how this is bad, that's bad. Nah, I know the
Alright,
truth.
Only thing I want, at least in the October patch, it's not even a Faust thing. It's just a universal system mechanic thing. I just want them to make throw in Vol 6 frames. That's all I want. I got a 6-frame button still. I don't get anything off of it. Millie, you know what Millie gets off of her 6-frame button? You get a knockdown.
Yeah, knockdown. I know.
Into mix up, I get
That's why
maybe 2p or maybe 6p, maybe.
you do button into 6P and you throw an item, and if it's a hammer or meteor's neutral end, you get the. I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem, honestly.
see the
You
problem,
come back
okay?
into the spot where you're good at, you get to walk away from them, and then you got your big old new buttons that you get to press, and sounds like. And your jump is high. Your super jump is mad high too.
Yeah. I mean, he needs that. Like, he doesn't have like.
I get wanting to mash though. I get it. It's okay. I understand.
Yeah, this game is a lot of oppression, man. I just want something. So I
got
would
a
like
lot
to
of
not get
something.
thrown out of my jab, and I hope they
You
keep
got
the
several
super
somethings,
PRC thing. Huh?
You got several somethings this patch, actually.
Yeah. Even Jump 2K actually, using it on defense is like pretty legit too. If like depending on like the ranges, like you just do like fuzzy jump into Jump 2K to get out of like some offense. Like it's actually kind of a buff to his defense too. I'm pretty happy with the Faust buff so far. I've entered like 2 tournaments for like my local scene, and I won both of them. And I think she has a good matchup versus Jacko, which I think is super relevant. I think he actually does like pretty well versus Jacko, which is pretty cool. So that's another W for him. But just a little bit more, just give him a little bit more in October, and it'll be time. It'll be time. I promise I won't say anything anymore. Just give him give you that little trumpet buff, just a little bit of a trumpet buff, and let me get some data and the 6-frame thing. Then I'm good. After that, I promise.
Oh my god. Listen to this. Okay. The only thing I guess I gotta add is like I'm kind of interested in the October patch because like they gave characters stuff this patch, so I'm expecting them to give characters stuff in October too. I think that's cool. Like rather than just like only focusing on like shooting on characters' legs and stuff, like even the characters they nerf get a little something. So like I'm kind of looking forward to that. But I hope they don't buff jump it. Okay, video over. Hold that.
I do goddamn outro.
Hold that song. Okay, so let us know what you guys think. Is Vineeth capping? Am I full of shit? Just let us know. As usual, like and subscribe if you guys feel like it, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Oh shit. Okay.